Coucou les cocos, j'ai à peine commencé à me ramasser de l'argent. Ceci dit, il y a des nouvelles! Kuzari citizens still held hostage. There's still no news of the fate of thousands of Kuzari citizens being held captive by the Rhineland government. Though the Shogun has been successful in pursuing liberty in Britannia to apply additional economic and political pressure on the Chancellor, the Shogun is also considering more direct military action. Takagi meet Shogun Edo. Governor Takagi briefly met today with Shogun Edo to discuss the Rhineland conflict and liberty proposed meeting. After the short private discussion, the governor said that he has been ordered to liberty to organize the release of our people through our allies. Takagi will leave at once to meet President Jacobi. Donc, monsieur ici qui s'en va voir Monsieur Takagi qui s'en va rencontrer la présidente Jacobi. Liberty to receive Takagi, exactement ce que je viens de dire. Amid assurance of heightened security, President Jacobi prepared to receive our Governor Takagi in the presidential residence at an undisclosed time. Tension remained high around Kuzari, but the governor says he is cautiously optimistic, partly because Queen Karina of Britannia will also be in attendance. We've just received word that many lawful Kuzari citizens wrongfully accused of espionage have been rounded up and sent to makeshift detention facility in Bremen. Officials are looking into this disturbing report. Donc ça c'est les otages vus du point de vue de Kuzari directement. Takagi arrives in Liberty. Governor Takagi arrived in Manhattan today under well-armed escort. There he met with President Jacobi and Queen Karina of Britannia in the hope of establishing a joint resolution aimed at pressuring Rhineland to release its hostage and negotiate a peaceful settlement. Increased tension in Kuzari. Patrol have been increased around the Rhineland border in answer to the Chancellor's recent actions. However, several civilians have reported unusual conditions around the area, including radar ghosting and other false reading. Some have speculated that Rhineland is attempting to jam early warning system, but local officials dismissed these reports as the result of instrumental malfunction. Ban on artifact to spread. Today, Liberty unveiled what some have seen as an ulterior motive to negotiate on Manhattan. Potential ban on artifact throughout the colonies. Local artifacts dealers reacted negatively, particularly when learning that this ban would be administered by a separate, though still Liberty-run agency. Authority says that the President wants to extend the Liberty artifact ban to the other colonies to better control the black market. Meanwhile, it appears that the artifact market has shown sign of slowing slightly. Thanks in part to Liberty resolution and political lobbying, sources inside Liberty says that shipments of confiscated artifacts appear to be going into Zone 21 under military watch. Nieman requests Takagi. So, Governor Takagi mission in Liberty has reportedly gone well, yielding a series of directives for Rhineland. Interestingly though, once these directives were transmitted, word came back from the Chancellor would not accept them unless they were personally hand-delivered by the governor. Despite being advised otherwise, Governor Takagi has agreed to go. Amended artifact ban sign, artifact ban limit liberty, Karina signs artifact bans. What's wrong with artifacts? Donc il y a beaucoup de choses qui se passent au niveau des artefacts. Search for Kuzari transport. The arrival of special transport and our escort from the border world is reportedly long overdue. Several patrols have been dispatched along the intended route, and though hopes of rescues are high, there has been no discovery of wreckage. The disappearance of the single vessel carrying a cargo of new artifacts bound from using Kuzari is ironic since it's fallen on the cusp of the signing of the colony-wide artifact ban. Blood Dragon should diminish. That's not. There are skeptics who says that these reports may be inaccurate since the actual number of Blood Dragon attacks has not diminished in recent years. Puis pour la forme, player status, il y a deux groupes terroristes chez les Kuzari. Les Blood Dragon. The Blood Dragons are a terrorist organization supposedly descended from the royal guards of Shogun Hideyoshi, deposed during a coup several centuries before, and are dedicated to the overthrow of the current Kuzari government. Et le Golden Chrysanthemum, donc le GC. The Golden Chrysanthemum are a terrorist organization seeking to overthrow the Khuzar government and institute a matriarchy. Donc, ça va être tout pour le moment. Je vous reviens un peu plus tard. Je vais continuer à grinder pour mon argent, puis pour aller m'acheter un Barracuda. À tout de suite. Rebonjour. Je pense que ça sera suffisant. Check, check.
You did it. The area is clear. Well done. Mission Commission signing off.
Trent, it took a while, but I finally found what we're looking for. Meet me in the New Tokyo system. It's urgent.
New Tokyo System. Donc, j'ai déjà été. J'ai fait le tour. Je vais pas vous faire montrer la majorité du trajet, donc on se retrouve encore dans quelques secondes. En cours de route, quelques petites nouvelles. Donc, Governor Takagi is meeting with Chancellor Newman under the protection of the Shogun-owned Imperial Guard, who accompany him through the blockade and to the Rhineland capital of New Berlin. The governor was greeted with unusual warmth by the Rhineland Chancellor, who was himself surrounded by his own well-armed bodyguards. The two reportedly are going to meet privately to discuss the peace settlement and the safe release of the Khuzari hostage. Today, all eyes are on Rhineland. Concern is high for the governor's safety as he journeys to meet with Chancellor Newman over the issue of the illegal detention of our people. President Jacobi says that she has confidence that a settlement will be reached with Rhineland, cautioning that any action taken against the visiting governor would be met with swift retaliation from both Liberty and Bretonia. Donc, les blabla diplomatiques continuent. Hey, how rude! J'ai mon nouveau vaisseau. Ow. Ouais, j'ai mon nouveau vaisseau, fait que je vais vous le montrer rapidement. Donc, c'est un Barracuda. Il ressemble énormément au Defender que j'avais. Ouais. Juste qu'il y a plus de shield, plus de hold, plus d'énergie output. Donc, je vais m'occuper de ça, puis on va continuer.
Dock incoming missile.
Bien.
Trade lane disrupted.
Really?
Dock incoming missile. Go to dock.
Standing by. Let me out. Fire at will. Acknowledged.
This bogey's engaging me. Going evasive.
Incoming missile.
Have one in my sights. Taking the shot.
Dock. Incoming missile.
Ouais, là. Tu peux bien te mettre ce que je pense, ton Wasp.
Trade lane disrupted.
Wow.
Incoming missile.
Alright, fuck it. Bon, enfin rendu.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed.
Je me suis
All
littéralement
right,
fait
you're gonna
attaquer.
get one chance. Drop it.
Fuck you. Je me suis fait littéralement attaquer à toutes les trade lanes, à toutes les sorties de trade lane, à toutes les planètes, à toutes les jump gates. Ah, c'était le bordel. Mais on est rendu. On est rendu. On va vendre des choses, puis on va dire « Hey, Junie, ça fait un beau voyage pour venir te voir. » Ah bon, t'as tellement de junk à me faire attaquer, là. J'en veux pas.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Oups, j'ai-tu vendu toutes mes mines, moi, là?
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo
J'en veux une
hold.
coupe, ne serait-ce que d'en avoir au besoin, là. Alright, go! On continue.
You came.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder if we were partners anymore.
I just had to dig a little deeper than I thought. Trent, I heard from Lord Hakira. He says that the Proteus Tome and all of the museum artifacts have now come under the personal control of Governor Takagi.
Takagi?
Hakira can't help us.
What do you mean? That's why we came.
You have to understand Kusari customs. Hakira is a lord. His position gives him power, but it also limits him. There's only so much he can do before he violates his station. Anyway, I'm onto something, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. If we do this, we do it together, understand? Are you in?
Attack a transport in the nearby Honshu system that is secretly transporting the Proteus Storm to Rhineland. Join Ozu and a Blood Dragon strike force in their attempt to capture the transport. Transported under heavy guard and will be well defended. This mission will be very difficult and a potent combat vessel is highly recommended. The Proteus Storm. The very reason why you came to Kusari.
Why not? I've come this far, haven't I?
Thank you.
Donc oui, on retourne avec les terroristes.
I told you about.
Ah, Mr. Trent.
Mr. Trent.
Junko speaks highly of you. Please, sit.
Thanks.
Since Junko's departure to liberty, many things have changed here. The old ways are dying out as we become more of a melting pot of cultures. Do you understand?
I do.
The one thing that has not changed is the face of treachery. It is something that we have fought for many generations.
Ozu is a lieutenant in the Blood Dragons, a counter-political group that opposes the Shogun.
The reason the Blood Dragons have survived is because of our ability to adapt and change, to outmaneuver the stronger opponent. This would not be possible without carefully nurtured relationships, Mr. Trent. Which brings me to you. I am told that you and the Order seek a certain artifact.
That's right. The Proteus Tome. It's fallen under the control of Governor Takagi.
Yes, Takagi. He has been acting strangely, even for him, since his return from Rhineland. Our sources now say that there is a secret transport being loaded with these artifacts, bound from Takagi back to the Chancellor. We believe the Proteus Tome is one of those on board.
How much time do we have?
Okay.
Little. Particularly since Takagi himself may be on that transport.
He's defecting?
We believe so. With an offering to his new lord and master, the Chancellor. Our vendetta with Takagi is an old one. Unfortunately, we may have only this one last opportunity to repay him for his crimes. Mr. Trent, here is what I propose. You and the Order shall have what you desire, if you help rid us of Takagi.
Trent, Takagi is a traitor to his people.
He deserves to die.
Bon.
Do us this service.
Agreed.
Excellent. We leave at once.
Qu'on sonne evil. Let's murder.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose de nouveau depuis la dernière update? Non. Search, Ogosha. Ogosha seen with Finance Minister. Ça, c'est la mafia. Pirates murder Liberty Crew. Golden Chrysanthemum, popular with younger women. Alright, let's do this.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Shinagawa. Everything's a go for launch. Good luck out there.
Mr. Trent, we will take the trade lane from here to the Honshu Gate.
Dock.
Coordinates received. Trent, take point.
My sources tell me that Takagi's transport is currently docked at the Yukawa shipyard in Honshu. It is heavily guarded. Apparently they are taking additional cargo on board.
Is it the tome?
That is very possible. Yukawa is a Kishiro base, and Takagi owns a large portion of that organization. We are not going through the jump gate, Mr. Trent.
Ah non?
Blood Dragon fighters are awaiting us at a nearby jump hole. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Why are we taking a jump hole?
Takagi is a powerful man, Junko. He has spies everywhere. If we want to have a chance to capture the transport, we need to take them by surprise.
Bon, on a un nouvel ami. Ozu! Terroriste légendaire. Ben, peut-être pas légendaire. Est-ce que nos factions se sont réglées? Golden Chrysanthemum sont encore très rouges. Kuzari nous aime encore. Blood Dragon. Fait qu'on est présentement amis.
We have you in range. Standing by for orders.
On est amis en
Enter
des ennemis.
formation and follow us to the jump hole.
Entering formation.
Set course for the jump hole.
Only 3 ships?
The Blood Dragons are small in numbers, Junko, but they are the best fighter pilots in the colonies.
J'en ai tué des dizaines. Trent, you go first, comme d'habitude.
There is the jump hole, Mr. Trent. Please go first.
Dock.
Où sommes?
Report.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave. I counted multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
How do we get to the transport?
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
Understood.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
Ok, on t'a découvert. Bientôt. Naval Force, Takagi's transport.
There is the shipyard. Is everybody ready?
You ship.
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
Incoming missile.
Bon, je me rappelle plus comment tirer
One
ça.
of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
Alright, on va retourner avec une bonne vieille méthode de tirer dans le tas.
I've got him. Lay into him. Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I have a report from the strike team. They got the Takagi's men off guard and have them pinned down. I've got one on me. Got another one.
The first platform is gone.
Quickly, take out the other one. We're taking heavy fire from its turrets.
Incoming missile.
The second platform is down. Ozu to strike team. Operation is a go. All ships take out the escort fighters.
Alright,
Critical failure in secondary.
ça a été plutôt facile. Oddly enough.
To all ships, the strike team has successfully taken over the transport. Disengage and protect the transport. Strike team, what is your status?
We lost 2 of our men, Sensei, but it was worth it. The cargo pods are full of gold, diamonds, and thousands of artifacts.
Excellent. Proceed into the nebula.
Alright. Ah! À ce point-ci du jeu, il y a beaucoup de chips qui commencent à perdre des morceaux quand ils ont plus beaucoup de points de vie, ça m'amuse énormément. Mint, mint et mint. On peut-tu... On bouge? Ou interrogation? Oui, on bouge. Bon, ok. That being said, je pense que ça va être assez pour un épisode. On se reprend la prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.